Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having an incredible day or night in Jesus. I wanted to share with you how you can access and use on your computer an incredible free commentary set. And it's one of the greatest that has ever been done. And it's the Pulpit commentary. The Pulpit commentary. And it's on Studylight.org. And what I do to access it, I just punch in Pulpit commentary and then it comes up. Now, I'm going to show us how to use it real quick. But before we do, I just want to read to you just a little bit about what the Pulpit commentary is. Okay, the Pulpit commentary, this is from Wikipedia. Yeah, it's also a little thing on Bible Portal about it as well. So, it's a homiletic commentary on the Bible, first published between 1880 and 1919 and created under the direction of Joseph Excell, E-X-E-L-L, and Henry Donald Maurice Spence Jones. Sounds like a boxer or something, or a poet. It consists of 23 volumes with 22,000 pages and 95,000 entries, and was written over a 30-year period with 100 contributors. Excell served as the editor of Clerical World, the Homiletical Quarterly, and the Monthly Interpreter. Now, I remember I was talking to a great Bible teacher. It was Brother Raymond Woodward. He was here in Georgia doing our camp, and I was hosting him that night, and took him down to eat some after the night service supper kind of stuff. And I said, well, what would be your favorite commentary? He's so insightful he's a gifted teacher, extremely gifted teacher. And he said, if I had to just do one, I'd say the Pulpit commentary. If I remember correctly, that's what he said. It's been a few years ago. So it comes up if you just punch in Pulpit commentary, Studylight. There it is. There's little boxes with each book of the Bible there. So if you hit one of these boxes, we'll just do Genesis. Extremely easy, intuitive. And then every chapter comes up in its own little box. And then you hit that. Notice it says creation of the world in 6 days. And there it is. It's just tons of stuff. Genesis 1:1, Genesis 1:2. It's got some, like an ad running, as my iPad does often. We'll see if it keeps going up. We're not zooming in today. Sister Waldron may go back into that. What happens too is it messes up our equipment sometimes, the zooming in and out. But you can see this is just Genesis 1. I mean, and it's just still going. Just absolutely incredible. Genesis 1, and we're just at Genesis 1:14. God said, let there be light to divide the day from the night, literally between day and night, or as in Genesis 1:18, to divide the light from the darkness, to continue and render permanent separation, distinction, which was effected on the first day. The celestial lights were to serve for signs, Othoth from Oth, anything engraved, hence a mark is employed to designate a portent or sign or wanting instruction. Has scripture references for all of this, and it just transliterates like the Hebrew and the Greek for seasons, moradim, set times from Yod to indicate defined fix, is used of yearly returning periods. It has scripture references that you can, tap there. The time of the migration of birds, Jeremiah 8:7, the time of festivals, Psalm 104:19, Zechariah 8:19. For days and years, the calculation of time, Luther, Calvin, Mercer, Piscator, Delitzsch, the famous Keel and Delitzsch commentaries, which are great, Murphy, MacDonald, et al. Regard the three phrases as coordinate. Rosenmuller, Gesenius, DeWitt, Baumgarten take the first two as Hindius for signs of the seasons. Hindius is like a Hebrew repeating. Like holy, holy, holy doesn't mean three people. It's just Hindius. Kalish considers the second to be in opposition to the first. On and so forth. Absolutely amazing. And you can just go through every book of the Bible. You can punch book list. Up that comes, we'll hit something in the New Testament, 1 Corinthians. And then we come down here to 1 Corinthians 11. You know, it has 1 Corinthians 11, 2 through 16. Rules and principles respecting the covering of the head by women in church assemblies. Let her also be shorn, not a command, but a sort of scornful inference, or reductio ad absurdum. It would be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven. When a woman was tried by the ordeal of the water of jealousy, her head was uncovered by the priest. To be shorn or shaven was a sign of mourning, Deuteronomy 21:12, and was a disgrace inflicted on adulteresses. So Calvin says, as the man honors his head by proclaiming his liberty, so the woman by acknowledging her subjection. And let's go down here. Milton in Paradise Lost. Nature here has much the same sense as instinct. His fair large front and eye sublime declared absolute rule, and hyacinth locks round from his parted forelock manly hung, clustering but not beneath the shoulders broad. She a veil down to the slender waist, her unadorned golden tresses wore. That's in Paradise Lost 4:3-4, talking about uncut hair. 1 Corinthians 11:15 is a glory to her because it is at once beautiful and natural. As Bingel says, we should follow the guidance of nature. So just great stuff, amazing stuff. So this is the Pulpit commentary. Again, it's on studylight.org. I don't want to go through everything on studylight.org because we could spend a year talking about online resources. And so I've kind of focused in on Blue Letter Bible the last 2 or 3 mornings because it's my go-to, but it's by no means the only one. I have friends that really like Bible Hub besides studylight.org, and I like Bible Hub, and it's got some stuff Blue Letter doesn't have. Blue Letter's got some stuff maybe it doesn't have, but Blue Letter to me is, for me, far more intuitive. So God bless you. Study to show yourself approved unto God. We love you. See you later. Bye-bye.